Alright, welcome back to Replay Arcade. Apparently, like, we must be getting close because we just had 2 boss fights. This is our second boss fight here. We need to get on either side of this guy, just like we were doing before. Oh wow, he just throws me across.
Yeah, he ain't having that.
He knows what we're up to.
Bringing a sword to a sword fight.
Shredder is seriously, I think, like, up there in my, like, villains from cartoons.
He's cool, man.
Like,
he's a cool dude.
Him and Skeletor are, like, my 2 favorite, dude. Like, Skeletor is a bad motherfucker. Like, he's just a cool design. He's annoying as shit, but, like, cool design. Shit. Yeah, I think that's it for me. Which I think we still have one continue, I hope.
I don't.
You're like, I don't believe in it.
Oh, come on, dude. I'm just trying to get my bitch back, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, he's gonna do that every time. Onesie. Well, he, like, mimicked you.
What was that?
He's aware.
Hodokusaki. I'm gonna hit you with my big turtle dick. What do you think about that?
Yeah, you're gonna take him on like that, dude.
Coming at you. Wasting a life there.
Oh, well. It's alright.
I wasn't even close. Game over.
And when it continues us... Oh, that was it. We don't have to fucking continue. Man. Son of a bitch. To start all over.
The entire game.
Well...
That's frustrating.
We're gonna fast forward and we'll meet you there. Yeah. Alright, we're back. We didn't use the Konami code or anything. Fuck that. Like, looking through it, it's like there's a lot of levels to go through and not enough pizza to keep us, like, alive.
In real life
sustained.
And the virtual world. I did eat an entire pizza at Donato's today.
Oh, man. You know, I haven't had Donato's in a long time. I had a bad experience at Donato's once.
Really?
Yeah, like... I took, for those of you who do know that I was in a band called Never Found.
Never Found it.
That's true. We were in the store when it happened. It was like us and another group. Well, it was me and Lucas, and Lucas had never been there before. He had never had Donato's Pizza before. And I was talking it up, talking about how awesome it was, and...
Because it is.
Yeah, it is really good. And we go in to dine in, and I ordered like a large sausage and pepperoni pizza and breadsticks, and fucking somebody else had ordered that too, and they had come in after us. And basically, we didn't get our food; they got our food. Because I remember looking at them when their food came out, and I'm thinking, this is bullshit.
Right.
And they're like, we didn't order breadsticks. We got breadsticks. And I was like, those motherfuckers gave them our food. So I, like, waited a little bit longer. Just a little bit, you know. Kind of, like, determine whether or not this is really happening. You know. And, yeah, they had made the pizza and boxed it up to go. And didn't, like, you know. And then they didn't give me anything, like, for my troubles.
You gotta get that free stuff.
Well, they didn't give me shit. They just didn't give me shit. They were like, well, we're sorry. And I was like, I will burn this place to the fucking ground. But yeah, anyway. Donato's is good.
Yeah, well, you know, I really like the sausage. It's like spicy.
The sauce?
I get
the
sausage.
Yeah.
And then I get like cheese sauce with it. And I dip my pizza in the cheese.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
the way to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna get real for her. You see that look on her face.
Yeah, man. Donatello's like ready for it too. He's winking.
10 minutes
in a permanent
radical
wink.
And chill. Yeah. It's, you know, it's weird. Like turtle stuff I was thinking about turtles in this. Maybe I just noticed it, but I like saw like a meme or one meme, whatever people call it.
Yeah.
I call it meme, and I'm gonna continue to do that.
Right.
On Facebook earlier, that was like, I miss the 80s when radical was a good thing. And it was just a Ninja Turtle. It was awesome. Oh no.
Oh wow, really?
Fuck. Yeah, I remember this level.
I never made it
fight
here.
a boss on the elevator at some point.
These things suck.
Yeah. Well, can they just slow everything down? Too?
Yeah, that's like what I really hate about them. It's like that's their power.
Right. Look at this fucking guy. Hoverboard.
Those always remind me of
Green Goblin.
No, you've seen the original Masters of the Universe with Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There are these things in there called Centurions, and they were like flew around on those things.
Oh yeah.
I always thought that was like the coolest shit ever.
I need to rewatch it. I saw that was on Netflix.
I can't say it's a great movie,
No,
but
it's a lot of really bad parts.
It's a great '80s movie. You know, like it is in a way like the epitome
Right.
of what those movies were about, like fantasy with an action star.
Right.
You know, all like the three women that are in it are beautiful.
Yeah.
Courtney Cox is one of those women, but she was like 18 or 19 years old.
Even better.
Yeah, yeah.
Oop.
Billy Barty plays Gwildor. Billy Barty always had like he was in Willow. He was like the old chief midget in Willow.
Yeah. I'm only familiar
The one that,
with what's his name?
Warwick Davis.
Yeah,
The leprechaun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy Barty, man. Man, I gotta be careful not to get too
I'm
close
not
to
up
that
on
edge.
my little people actors. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Peter
sure
Dinklage.
Yeah, dude, badass motherfucker too.
Yeah.
Like honestly, one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's just generally a good actor.
Yeah, he was in Elf. Did you know that?
Yeah, wait, I remember that because he's an angry elf. When I first time I saw stuff about Game of Thrones, I was like, it's the dude from Elf, yay.
Yeah, I
kind of like yuppie little person.
Yeah, I had no idea, and then I kind of put it together one day. I also put it together that, and I mentioned this on my Facebook the other day. For those of you who don't know, I have a Facebook. Find me on Facebook.
On which you follow Jean-Claude Van Damme, I hear.
Yeah. Yeah, like I put it together that there's a guy in the show Better Call Saul that played Vaz on Far Cry 3. It's the same dude. Like, so he's clearly getting.
Is he like did they model the look after?
Yeah,
him
dude,
too?
the whole thing, like the way he moves, like everything about him.
So like the guy from Grand Theft Auto, the like hillbilly guy. You remember that?
Which
I didn't
Grand
play
Theft
that
Auto?
one a lot. The 5, the one where you play 3 different characters. You
Yeah,
that
dude.
Kind of like real hillbilly looking.
Yeah, I don't know if I made it that far in the story on that. I played that mostly online. Like when I would play, I would just do the online stuff, do the heists and stuff. But yeah, it's something that they've done like with other characters, other people. They like made them the character. Well, they were doing that with Norman Reedus in that Silent Hill game that never came out.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah, which I don't know what's gonna happen with that because like now, Hideo Kojima, the guy that did Metal Gear Solid, it took over that project. So I'm not sure what it's all about. What I saw was like a first person thing. But I only saw the demo, and who knows what it'll become after that. If it's even a Silent Hill thing
It'll
anymore.
probably become Solid Hill.
Yeah, Silent Hill Solid.
That'd be awesome.
I do like Solid Hill.
I'd play that game. He's like not worried at all when the sirens go off.
Right.
He's just ready to rock.
Yeah.
Or he hops under a cardboard box.
Right.
I'm
Just
good.
waits for it
I'm
to
straight.
pass.
Yeah. I'm solid.
The puns. Fuck you with your sliding bullshit. And these motherfuckers with their I-beams.
You want to play baseball? They all went straight for you.
Yeah, they did. Like,
Well, it's because I'm a blood, so we're cool. You got that Crip stuff going on over there. They ain't trying to hear that. You know, this is New York, buddy. You can't be wearing blue.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
I have double the danger.
It ain't easy being green.
In New York.
And a Crip.
Fuck. Cool, there we go. Fuck you, Rock Soldier. I can't remember what the Rock Soldier's general's name was.
I know, I can't either. Hopefully we'll beat him soon. Fucking swords, man. This is like the guy from Raiders of the Lost Ark,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But like I don't have a gun, so
Oh yeah, they're doing a new Indiana Jones movie.
Oh yeah, with
Harrison Ford, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully not Shia LaBeouf
Yeah,
bastard.
You know, that's the
Fucker.
first thing everyone said to me. You know, being an archaeologist,
Yeah.
people talk to you about Indiana Jones constantly.
Right.
And yeah, they constantly are like, hey, as soon as everyone's like, oh yeah, Harrison Ford's gonna be in it again. Everyone's like, what about Shia LaBeouf? First thing.
Yeah, dude.
They're never. It's not even like, oh cool, Harrison Ford's gonna be in it. No.
Right. Yeah. Well, because dude, it was just stupid. The thing that I didn't like about that movie, the Crystal Skulls one, was that they brought Marion back. And it was like, nah, dude, that's not how Harrison Ford, or that's not how Indiana
That ain't
Jones
how he
rolls.
Yeah,
It's a very James Bond thing where he has a
Right.
different girl in every movie.
Well, I think she's supposed to be like the one.
Yeah,
you know,
which
but
I
at
think
the
is
same
crap.
time, she's awful. So.
Yeah, she could handle her liquor.
Yeah, I mean, I get that like she's a badass, but
Right.
like, I don't know.
Right? Yeah, I don't care about any of that. It's like, to me, it just takes away from the character of Indiana Jones.
Right, that he's got stuff to do.
And it's like, why did they have to make it to where he had a son? Like, because that's what they do.
Yeah.
That's
well, because they wanted to pass the reins on
yeah
in the next movie.
to
you
Shia
know what I mean?
LaBeouf. Like,
Yeah, wouldn't that have been awful?
ah, man,
I would quit archaeology if Shia LaBeouf was the new Indiana Jones.
I did.
Arkansas James, you know, I'm trying to see that.
That sounds like a very podunk Indiana
Right,
Jones.
right, yeah.
It's like the one that you would buy at the dollar store.
Right, yeah. Yeah, man, Arkansas James, the Egyptologist. He's a linguistic anthropologist.
Oh man, I feel like this game got a little easier,
Yeah.
and that might be hard to believe because it might look like chaos.
I think, you know, after you fight Shredder, they kind of like let you get back to the Double Dragon thing.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's another game I'd like to play on this is Double Dragon. Even though it's like ridiculous hard, dude, it is really hard. Double Dragon 2 is like way hard, but it introduced like the jumping spin kick thing.
Right. Well, that's in those games. Well, and you know, you're getting later on too. But
Right,
yeah,
right.
you get more like like this is just a straight up beat 'em up. You know,
Yeah.
we don't have like real obstacles to deal with.
Yeah,
But like, especially like the game that I like, Battletoads and Double Dragon.
right.
That game, I mean, there's so many like little moving platforms. You know, you got like stuff trying to crush you while you
Yeah.
get through levels. You gotta like, they have this thing where you like on this rappelling system on some of the levels. It's actually really cool. I don't know. That one's awesome. That one starts in space.
Right.
Whereas this one ends in space. Foot.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. I get it.
And foot spelled backwards is tooth.
I got a tooth. Gives her like advertising,
tooth
tough
and
acting,
paste.
10 acting. The foot.
That is like not very incognito at all. Like,
Yeah, I know. It's like you're supposed to be ninjas, like an entire invisible ninja clan, and you're like, here's our neon fucking sign on top of a giant building,
I
on
wonder
top
if
of
this
a
is their
floating
headquarters,
island
right.
that we've made. Underneath of which we have a giant, and somehow the Technodrome is still on the floating Manhattan Island. I don't know how many.
Yeah, I'm
how
not
much
sure
ground?
how.
I mean, how much fucking bedrock did they rip up? Oh yeah, you get electrocuted up here too. By the
Yeah,
way.
fucking thing. Fuck this guy.
So not only that, but it's a hazard. So there's
Right.
inspectors coming around hassling them about it. You know.
Just when you think you can relax.
Oh, here we go. It's just like
I'm like,
jack you with a
I think this
fucking
game's getting
origami.
easier, and then immediately the game's like, oh really?
In the face. Raph. A little too Raph.
What is that? Is that on the second movie?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it has
God.
to be. Because that's really when they and you know, the second movie was when we had Corey Feldman as Donatello.
No, that was the first one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
Here's Toka. Was he also in the second movie?
I don't believe it was him in the second one.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm totally
I don't think they
backwards.
used anybody from the
Are you
first
sure?
one.
Man, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet on it.
I mean, I don't disbelieve you.
Sure, I
It just-
understand.
it
It's
just-
something you wanna see
I
for
feel like
yourself.
I remember that being the thing. But no, you're right, because the voice is different. I remember it.
Yeah.
Like, even in the beginning, in the clown scene, because like he jumps on that like weird clown thing and just tips back and forth, and the
Yeah.
guy like pokes. You know, it's real slapstick.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, no, that voice is totally different than Corey Feldman.
Oh wow.
Not totally. I mean, they obviously got a guy that sounded kind of like Corey Feldman. Like,
Similar.
what was Corey Feldman doing?
Drugs, having parties, charging people to show up.
Yeah, was he doing that around that time?
No,
That was like now. Right?
I think he still mildly had a career. I think that movie Blown Away with him and Corey Haim was a thing.
Wasn't he also in License to Drive?
Yes, both of them.
I know Corey Haim. He was the one trying to get his license.
Right.
Feldman was the bad influence. Which just like real life, dude, get me out of here, man. We're both turtles, man. I ain't trying to do that.
It's cannibalism.
Come on. Or something. It's hopping down a little too much. I'm not
Get
into
off.
that.
Fuck you up with my stick.
Come on.
Wait a minute. I'm not. I'm Raph.
Yeah.
That helps.
Hence the confusion.
You're like, wait a minute. It's taking way too long, this guy. Fuck you.
I got one life left. Let me
There
get
we
some pizza. Pizza. Ain't no pizza here.
Yeah. I think that does it for this episode. Oh man, there's Shredder again. Looks like we're gonna have to follow him.
Close Encounters of the
The shred kind.
The shred kind. Shredded lettuce.
See you tomorrow.